Okay, we have a Howe 1500 we're evaluating for accuracy. Just got done doing some slugging of the bore. Wanted to show you good lug contact on top and zero lug contact on the bottom. So what we're working on is lapping the lugs for even bolt lug contact to the receiver on top lug and bottom lug. Right now, we only have contact on the top, none on the bottom. So because we only have top lug contact, none on the bottom lug, and it appears that I have quite a bit of material to go through, I'll start with this valve grinding compound. It starts at 120 grit, and as it grinds, it goes to 220 grit. Once I get contact, I'll switch to a finer lapping compound, and between assessing, I just cut these Q-tips off, get in here and clean all the lapping compound off so I can reevaluate. So we'll get that as clean as I can. Then purple Sharpie seems to work the best. We use purple Sharpie, mark the back of both lugs, and reevaluate lug contact until we get good contact on both lugs. So here we are at the bolt, and just gonna take the purple Sharpie, mark both sides, let those dry. Slide that in, push forward so it doesn't contact the lugs, and then just work the bolt handle up and down several times. And again, you can see we have good lug contact there, and starting to get a tiny bit of lug contact on the bottom. So we've still got a ways to go. So now I've added some of the valve grinding compound just to the top lug. So when this bolt handle goes down, that's going to contact the top lug. And same thing with lapping. You want to push in so as not to wipe all our abrasive off. And then again, up and down several times. Don't want to engage the bolt ramps, the lug ramps. That's why we push forward on the back of the bolt as we slide it in. So we'll just keep doing this until we get good lug contact on both lugs. Progress report, top lug, still looking great. Got about, let's say 30% lug contact on the bottom now, so we're getting there. There's our top lug and our bottom lug. We are now probably about 60% lug contact, which is excellent. And this bolt is likely going to get sleeved because the amount of play in the back here. I'll do a video on that. So we're going to hit pause on the lug lapping because this is going to get epoxy sleeved after it gets coated, and we will reevaluate. I just wanted to get the majority of the work done so it's significantly closer prior to coating and prior to epoxy sleeving. You're with me at the workbench, got the receiver in the soft jaws, and I've got the indicator on the back of the bolt. And this is a Howe 1500, really not that bad for a factory rifle, but I've got about 9 10 thousandths of bolt play at the back. With a hunting rifle, I'd like to see that around 3 or 4 thousandths. So we're going to look at epoxy sleeving the back of the receiver, and we'll put epoxy down these holes and push it down there with the scope mount bolt, and we'll mix some atomized stainless steel in with the epoxy so it's extremely durable. It will last the life of the rifle, but I'd like to see this 10 thou play taken down to about 3 or 4 thousandths. Competition rifle, we'd want 1 or 2, but this being a hunting rifle, I'd be very happy with 3 or 4 thousandths of play.